It was the surprise everyone was expecting, but Joe Biden's seismic revelation comes at a time when the world is in crisis, from the Middle East to Ukraine. America's allies have been sympathetic to his decision.
His presidency will leave a legacy that extends far beyond America to freedom and security on this continent.
Joe Biden will be in power for the next 6 months, and as the Democrats scramble to get behind Kamala Harris, he'll be dogged by accusations he's a lame duck president. But it may be that he can instead focus on the big issues of the day. He could put more energy into calming the situation in the Middle East. President Biden will be aware of his legacy. Prime Minister Netanyahu, on his way to the US to address Congress, has a difficult path to tread. He knows it's now not so easy to predict who the next president will be, and his words will be carefully calibrated.
Regardless who the American people choose as their next president, Israel remains America's indispensable and strong ally in the Middle East.
America's enemies in the region may sense weakness, and groups like the Houthis and Hezbollah may try to capitalize, causing more instability on one of the world's fault lines. And in Ukraine, future US commitments, if Trump wins in November with his America First policy, is also far from clear. Likely nominee Kamala Harris has met with President Zelensky in the past, and if she makes history, Biden's policy of full-throated support will almost certainly continue. In Moscow, where enmity with Washington is at Cold War levels, the reaction's been cautious.
At the moment, we cannot judge Ms. Harris's potential candidacy from the point of view of our relations with the US, because we so far haven't heard any kind of input from her regarding bilateral ties.
The US election will have an enormous influence on global events, but at the moment, there's great uncertainty. How the next few months pan out, and who succeeds America's retiring 46th president, will be watched and scrutinized extremely closely. Alex Rossi, Sky News.